Maybe a review on a given topic. Here, the word count is 100 to 160 words. The sources are very clear on what skills are assessed here. Can you organize your ideas logically? Can you express them clearly? Are you using the right kind of language and tone for the task? An email needs a different feel than an article, right?
Hmm.
And of course, demonstrating good control of grammar, vocabulary, and spelling, the fundamentals.
So when you pull back and look at all four together, you've got emails, articles, giving talks, answering questions on the spot, understanding different viewpoints and conversations, analyzing how texts are put together. What really stands out, connecting it to the bigger picture, is that strong emphasis on practical, real-world communication. It feels like it's designed to check if you can actually use English effectively in everyday academic or professional situations, not just, recite grammar rules.
That practical angle makes a lot of sense for a general proficiency test.
Same
Okay, so
here.
you've done the test, maybe one module, maybe all four. How does the scoring work? What do the results actually tell you?
The OTE uses a point system from 0 up to 140 points for each individual module. And these points are mapped directly onto the CEFR levels. That's the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. You hear about CEFR levels a lot, like A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2.
Yeah, it's the standard way of describing language ability across Europe and increasingly worldwide. Right. So on this 140-point OTE scale, the sources break it down like this. 0 to 50 points is considered below A2. Basically, not quite at the basic user level yet. 51 to 80 points corresponds to CEFR level A2. That's your basic user, someone who can handle simple, routine tasks and direct exchanges of information. Then 81 to 110 points gets you to B1. This is an intermediate or independent user. You can deal with most situations likely to arise whilst traveling, understand familiar topics, describe experiences.
A very common target level for many learners.
Definitely. And then 111 to 140 points puts you at B2. That's upper intermediate. You can grasp the main ideas of complex texts, interact with native speakers fairly fluently and spontaneously, produce detailed text on a range of subjects, and remember that advanced version that pushes beyond B2 up into C1, which is proficient user territory using language flexibly for social, academic, and professional purposes.
So it covers that crucial intermediate range really well, A2 to B2, with the option to go higher.
Exactly. Now, getting your results, it varies. For reading and listening, because they're computer marked and adaptive, the score pops up almost immediately after you finish the module. Instant feedback,
That's pretty satisfying.
isn't it? But for speaking and writing, well, those need human examiners to assess them properly. So the sources say allow up to 5 working days to get those scores back. Still reasonably quick, though.
5 days is not bad at all compared to some waiting times.
True. And when you do get your results, you receive a certificate. Crucially, you get a certificate showing your score and CEFR